take your hand off me now.
Well, you didn't want to speak to me,
I don't need to speak to you.
Well, if you're going to be hanging around, yes, you do.
Why are you twisting me up? Right, okay, okay.
Keep insisting.
Welcome back to the channel, where we shine a light on questionable conduct, dig into police and legal matters, stand up for civil liberties, and push for real accountability. Today's story comes to us courtesy of the Laughing Auditor. Make sure to hit the link down below, check out his content, and show some love for his work. In this installment, TLA is recording outside the Met's training facility in Hendon when what should have been a straightforward encounter takes a sharp turn into some of the most troubling police behavior we've documented. An officer decides he wants a word with TLA, but when TLA simply keeps walking, that officer forcibly places him in detention, rather than honoring his right to walk away. The reasoning behind that call quickly crumbles. Yet instead of acknowledging the mistake, the officer doubles down, twisting TLA's arm, hurling profanities, and even denying him access to medical attention. If this is the kind of decision-making on display right outside the Met's own academy, it forces a pretty unsettling question. What exactly is being taught behind those walls?
You alright, buddy? You can talk to us or you can research. What are you doing here?
Whoa,
what you are.
What are you doing? Get let go off me right
being
now.
detained for a search under Section 1 of the Police Criminal Evidence Act because I've just seen what I believe to be a part of a spray in your pocket.
Oh, you're talking
Okay, my name is PC Dennis from Cornwall Police Station.
You made a massive mistake, pal. Take your hand off me now.
Well, you didn't want to speak to me,
I don't need to speak to you.
Well, if you're going to be hanging around, yes, you do.
So you're
now being detained for a search, and I'm going to be searching you.
Yes. I didn't speak to you.
And I've seen this.
Is that grounds for a search?
And I've seen this.
And what's that?
Well, I saw the top bit, didn't I? So I think it's a spray. It's pepper spray, isn't it?
Is it? Read it.
That's what I thought it to be.
Read it, you numpty. Read it.
Don't call me a numpty.
You're a moron. Let go of me.
No. You're being searched. Anna, hold that, please.
Is it a pepper spray?
Doesn't matter. I believed it to be when I was detained for a search.
Well, you can see that it's not, so let go of me. No, son, nothing. Get your bloody hands off me.
No.
Let go of me.
Right, you can either work with me here, or I'd put you in cuffs and I'd take the umbrella off you and then you get a bit wet.
If you do that, you're going to end up with trouble. Let go of me, man.
Right from the start, the officer decides that because TLA has been lingering in the vicinity and declines to chat, he somehow possesses the authority to physically hold him. That authority doesn't exist. There's no statute compelling an individual to respond to police inquiries just because an officer wants a conversation. And simply declining to participate does not amount to reasonable suspicion under Section 1 of PACE. The intent behind that provision is to enable a search when an officer already holds objective grounds to believe they will uncover stolen goods or banned items, not to nab someone first and piece together the justification afterwards. Eventually, the officer manages to retrieve what he was certain was pepper spray, only to find that it's actually FAB gel spray, which is entirely legal to possess. At that point, the matter should have been closed, since the very basis he'd used for keeping TLA in custody had just been proven invalid.
Towards me
Let go of me. No, I didn't.
Yes, you have.
How did I?
Because you wouldn't talk to me, and I'm trying to explain to you.
I don't need to talk to you, you moron. Oh, full well it's not a weapon. So
doesn't matter. I believed it at the time, and I'm going to search you to make sure that there is nothing else that I should be concerned about.
Oh, you're in trouble, pal. You're in massive trouble.
I may be in trouble, but that doesn't matter.
There you go. You're throwing my property away as well. What's that all about? Let go of me.
Well, if you stood still and just let me do it, then you'd be over and done with, wouldn't it?
No, I'm not going to sit and let you abuse the law.
I'm not abusing the law.
Yes,
I believe you to have a weapon in your pocket.
Because you can see inside my pockets. You can see through fabric. Is that what it is?
Fella, the spray top was here, clearly visible. Anyone who sees that, they would think it is a spray.
Bollocks. Who are you shouting at? I know you identified.
You're the one that fucking shouting, mate,
Who are you swearing at? Wow, why are you twisting me up? Why are you twisting me up? Right, okay, okay.
Keep insisting, I'll put you in cuffs right now.
You're in trouble.
Relax.
Let go.
TLA is branded as hostile for doing nothing more than turning down a conversation he was never legally required to have. And even after the supposed pepper spray turns out to be completely above board, the officer still refuses to bring the encounter to a close. He even acknowledges that he could end up in hot water, yet he pushes forward anyway. What follows is easily the most troubling part. TLA can be heard shouting over and over that his arm is in searing pain, but the officer keeps him pinned in the exact same hold, fires off profanity in his direction, and takes 0 steps to ease up on the pressure. Under Section 3 of the Criminal Law Act 1967, any physical force used by police has to be reasonable, and that means constantly re-evaluating whether it continues to be warranted. Once it becomes clear that someone is genuinely suffering, officers can't simply brush that aside because they are set on wrapping things up their way.
So you're swearing at me, public servant. Are you allowed to swear at members of the public, police officer? Are you allowed to swear at members of the public, constable?
Yes. Do you mind opening up that pouch?
No.
If I can't determine what's in there, I may have to just take it from you so I can search it later on, in which case it might end up getting destroyed.
What grounds have you got to take it?
Under section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, I'm allowed to search you.
You search my... the
Under
thing
section 19, I believe it.
I'm not opening it.
Else in it.
Unless I'm legally obliged to open it, I'm not opening it. Hey,
Not beside you,
but listen...
This topper here was clearly visible in the side of your pocket.
Bollocks.
I don't know
Bollocks.
what the
But
spray
then you
is
took it
until
out
I
of my
searched you.
pocket and you've seen it isn't a weapon. So that your grounds
Right.
are finished.
No, it's not.
100% it is.
No, because why else are you hanging around a police building with a spray?
Is that grounds for a search?
Yes.
Is
Especially
it?
when I believe that there's a spray that may
not,
have been a noxious chemical.
But now you know it's not.
Doesn't matter if I know it's not now. I still don't know what else you got on you, do you?
But that's the reason for the search.
That was the reason for the search, because I saw it
Because
there.
you apparently
But
can
if you've
see
got
it in
this,
people's
if you've got
pockets.
this in your pocket, what else could you possibly have in your pockets?
Nonsense.
Sir, can I try and...
You search my pockets.
Right.
Anything in there incriminating?
Can I try and explain to you?
No, it's nonsense.
He actually goes so far as to claim that officers have the green light to curse at civilians, as if wearing a uniform somehow lowers the standard of professional conduct expected from him. Then he tells TLA that if he refuses to open his pouch, he'll simply take it and go through it later under Section 1 of PACE. That shows a serious misreading of what that provision actually allows. Section 1 gives officers the authority to conduct a search on the spot. It does not grant them sweeping permission to seize belongings just because someone won't cooperate. He even suggests that lingering around a police station is in itself justification for a search, despite the fact there's no offense attached to standing outside a public building, and no rule demanding that someone explain their presence. And even after immediately confirming that the item wasn't pepper spray, he continues to lean on the same debunked claim.
You've injured my shoulder.
This show.
You've injured... I need an ambulance. You've injured my shoulder.
You're moving your arm just around just fine, so you're obviously not that injured, is
listen,
it?
I had a partial rotator cuff injury, and you've just twisted my shoulder up and threw me into that lamppost. I need an
And
ambulance.
my camera's going to show you that you were resisting, so that's why I put your arm on.
Because it's an unlawful search, you moron. Of course it is.
I gave you the grounds for the search.
Yeah, you made them up.
No, I didn't make them
You
up.
made them up, and then when you...
Fella, you see the top of that in
Even
anyone's
if
pocket,
that's
would you not
true.
call it in? Would you not think it is a weapon? Powers under section 117 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, because I detained you under section 1 of the
Bollocks.
Police and Criminal Evidence Act. You were
Bollocks.
resisting. I could have easily put you in custody from the get-go.
It was
I
an
chose not
unlawful
to.
search. So you decided to twist me up and injure my shoulder. I've requested medical attention because of your unlawful use of force. I suggest you get that before you make it even worse for yourself.
So we can type the form,
No, do it here.
but we need our laptops, which unfortunately are over
Are
there.
you going to print it from your laptop?
Sorry?
How are you going to print it?
It's a digital form, so we
No, I want a paper
want a
copy.
paper one?
I'm entitled to a paper.
TLA makes it clear that he needs an ambulance, as is visibly suffering. However, rather than treating that plea with the seriousness it deserves, the officer brushes it aside, insisting that since he can move his arm, there's no real issue. That kind of thinking is dangerously flawed for anyone in law enforcement. When somebody reports an injury, it's not the officer's place to act as a medical professional. They have an obligation to respond appropriately. The officer goes on to invoke Section 117 of PACE as a blanket justification for everything that happened. But that clause doesn't hand police unlimited leeway to apply force. It merely allows for reasonable force when exercising a power granted under PACE. Once that force crosses into unreasonable territory, Section 117 offers zero protection. On top of all that, they then make it unnecessarily complicated for TLA to obtain a search record, suggesting he'll have to hang around while they access a computer inside their vehicle.
I'm requesting medical assistance. Are you refusing that? Are you refusing that?
Are you not capable of calling yourself?
You injured me, you moron. And I'm still detained.
You're not injured,
I'm under your custody because I'm detained.
What's your first name?
I'm not giving you that.
Well then, I cannot give you a stop slip.
You don't need name.
I do.
No, you
Because
don't.
he says it. Name,
Right.
date of birth, says the codes for...
Leave it blank.
Well no, because then there's no point in you filling one out, is there?
Listen, I've had a lot of stop and search forms. You don't need my personal details or stop and search form.
I'm aware of what the police reform
Where's
act
your
is,
tie?
where I can actually ask if you're hanging
Where's your
around.
hat and
I
tie?
can demand your details, yes?
Where's your
I've got
hat and
other
tie? Go for it. I dare you to. I dare you to. Try it. You're making it worse for yourself. You're digging yourself a bigger hole. Where's your ties and your hat? You've got your tie on. Where's his tie and where's your hat? What happened to the uniform standards? Huh? You're not in full uniform, constable. I need the card number for the call.
Over and over again, TLA puts in a request for an ambulance, yet the officer simply tells him to make the call himself, completely disregarding the reality that TLA is still in custody and fully under police authority. Once you've stripped someone of their freedom, their well-being automatically becomes your responsibility. You can't deny them the right to walk away and then turn a blind eye when they state they are hurt. The situation takes an even shadier turn when the officer abruptly claims he needs TLA's name to complete the search record, then tosses out a vague reference to the Police Reform Act 2002 as a threat if he refuses. That's an empty scare tactic. If you're going to lean on a legal provision, you ought to know exactly what it entails and how it applies, not just drop the title of an act and hope the person across from you isn't informed enough to see through it. And Section 1 Stop and Search does not hand officers sweeping authority to demand personal information.
Medical assistance, my shoulder is absolutely searing in pain because of what he just done. Are you refusing to get me medical assistance?
I'm not, sir.
So can you do that then? I've not seen his attempt to even try it. Is it just routine to not follow orders for you guys?
Not that he's in charge, so.
No, but I'm asking you as well. Is it just routine to not follow policy and procedure?
I've tried to speak to you nicely. First of all, I have not laid a hand on him, okay? I'm trying to explain to you because
You didn't stop him. You didn't stop him. You didn't stop him. You see a police officer abusing the law, you should be stopping him.
I had a call to say a male with a blue umbrella and your clothing description is been around the Pill Centre, which is a police building.
And?
Just listen to me.
And?
Looking in.
Can I get medical attention to my shoulder that's absolutely killing me? Oh wow!
And you're not that injured if you're moving that arm around so much. If it was so badly injured,
are you a doctor? Are you a doctor? Are you a physiotherapist? Are you a doctor? Are you a physiotherapist?
No.
There you go then. How do you know?
Because I've been doing first aid for over 20 years.
Wow!
Yeah,
first aider.
If you're arm injured, mate, then I'm the king of Siam.
Right, you ever had a partial rotator cuff tear? Have you? I've got to do something that I'm also going to screw you for as well. Why did neither of you tell me that you were using your body-worn video? You absolute tyrants. Huh? Why didn't you tell?
I did make an effort to track down any follow-up regarding this incident, whether TLA ended up filing a formal complaint or pursuing legal action, but nothing publicly available turned up. If any developments have occurred since, they don't appear to have been made known. Ultimately, the officers conceded that their presence was only due to a report about someone peering into a police building. That's an incredibly flimsy basis to justify such an aggressive intervention. Observing a building from a public space isn't a crime. Yet it culminated in TLA being physically restrained against his will. What makes it even tougher to excuse is the stance taken by the second officer on the scene. When TLA asks whether they are refusing to arrange medical assistance for him, she insists they aren't. But neither officer takes even the smallest step to actually get help. Hanging back and claiming another officer is in charge doesn't absolve you of your own obligations. Every officer carries a duty to prevent unnecessary harm and to call out behavior that fails to meet the professional standards expected of them. The encounter wraps up much like it began, with officers ignoring the very rules they are supposed to uphold. TLA highlights that they never informed him they were recording, despite body-worn video guidelines requiring that individuals be made aware whenever feasible. When officers neglect safeguards, brush off welfare concerns, and keep exercising powers long after the original rationale has crumbled, it steadily erodes public trust. That's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It genuinely goes a long way in supporting my independent coverage. And be sure to check out the Laughing Auditor. His channel is linked right down in the description. Thanks for watching. This has been Rate the Audit, and I'll catch you in the next one.